Joining us, it's our pleasure to welcome now another 2025 ICC graduate. That would be Braiden Holcombe. Braiden, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations. Graduation day. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good. I'm pretty excited to be moving on to the next thing. A little disappointed I'm leaving ICC, but, it's a part of life. You know how it is.
We need to point out that you're not actually from Mississippi, are you?
I'm not from Mississippi. I'm from Red Bay, Alabama, if you know where that is.
Yeah.
Pretty small town. We have a dog food mill and Tiffin Motorhomes. So, if you're passing through, you've probably smelled the dog food in the air, but it's a nice place.
So what was your motivation to come to school at Itawamba?
Well, I toured, various different colleges in Alabama. And, I was, of course, considering that because of out-of-state tuition and various different things like that. And then my high school took us on a tour to ICC. And I just really, really enjoyed it. And the whole time I was walking the campus, and I was just like, this place just makes me feel at home, And Red Bay, again, being really small, I graduated with probably 49 people total. And that small town feel was still at ICC, so that's why I really felt drawn to it.
When you shared with your classmates in high school you were going to ICC, did they say what or where is ICC, or what was their reaction?
Well, they, for the most part, a lot of them were going to the University of North Alabama or Northwest Shoals.
Yep.
And, they were like, hey, you need to come with us. You need to come with us. But, one, I didn't really feel that that's where the Lord was leading me to go. And, two, I just felt that I shouldn't go to a 4-year because I wasn't ready mentally or academically, to be completely honest with you. So I was like, I'm just going to start smaller. And I've never regretted the decision. I've loved it ever since.
Okay. Any particular fond memories that you have during your time here at ICC?
Well, there's a whole bunch of them, honestly. But there's just various different events that we have from student activities, everything that they put on, and then all the shenanigans you can get into with your friends while here. We found a spot of open land where we would just do donuts in my buddy's truck. So just stuff like that. It's probably not the most legal, but, hey, it is some of the most fun you'll have.
What are your plans now that you've graduated from ICC? What's next?
My original plan is, of course, I'm transferring to Mississippi State University over in Starkville. And then I was planning to go for engineering, mechanical engineering. But since then, I've changed to industrial technology. I think that's a lot more my speed, a lot more the lane I want to go down, working with my hands rather than kind of with a pencil, if that makes sense.
I see. Have you got any thoughts about what sort of job you'd like to work once you get your degree from Mississippi State?
For sure, maintenance and manufacturing. I would love to be able to go to just not necessarily factories, but any kind of industrial place, and machines are tore up. I can go in there, take it completely apart, and put it right back together, fix the issue. I love doing stuff like that.
That stuff's gotten pretty advanced, pretty sophisticated these days, huh?
It absolutely has. It's a evolving field of work, really.
Yeah. But, wow, all of that technology sure does make the manufacturing and the production process a lot more efficient and productive.
It does.
But we need good people to make sure all that stuff's up and running all the time.
And, a big issue now is artificial intelligence.
Sure.
A lot of people are afraid of that, but I think it can be a huge help if used correctly, of course. And so, obviously you can run it by artificial intelligence, get an idea, but of course run it through the human filter, you could say. So I could see it going both ways for that one.
But it's a good augmentation tool.
Absolutely, 100%.
It's not necessarily a replacement, but rather something that folks in that line of work could utilize to just make them more efficient, more productive, and getting their jobs done.
Yeah, I agree.
Get to the answer a lot quicker.
For sure.
Yeah. You got some friends here you're going to miss as you move on. They're scattering about, I guess.
Absolutely. I've made a whole bunch of new friends. I had one who he's from home. He had transferred from a college in Alabama to ICC, and so he's going to state with me. He'll be my roommate next year. But Tanner McCord, he's from Pontotoc, Mississippi. He'll definitely be the one I miss the most of all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
So it's kind of neat going to college and meeting new friends, right? Kind of leaving your high school friends behind. To some extent. Some of them, of course, trail along with you, but you always end up meeting new people. And that's a big part of the experience, wouldn't you say?
It really is, because, you're going from, again, Red Bay with 49 people to a college with close to, I guess, roughly about 3,000, maybe more. And there's so many people you can meet, so many groups you can be a part of, and it's a big community filled with a bunch of little communities, and it's just you can really find a place anywhere.
So I got to ask you, once you get that industrial technology degree from Mississippi State, you're going to stay in Mississippi, right? You're not going back to Alabama.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think that may be my plan.
That's awesome. We want to keep you here.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to live in Fulton. That'd be great.
That's fantastic.
Just send my kids here. Tuition they wouldn't have to pay out of state like I did.
There you go. Braiden, you're already thinking, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're an impressive young man, and we appreciate you coming on, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, man. Sounds good. But we're going to keep you here in Mississippi now.
Hey,
Counting on that.
I'll stay here.
All right. We're stepping aside for a break. It's time for Fox News and SuperTalk News. David Rumbarger is next on Middays. The Element Wealth Studio is at Itawamba Community College for graduation day. Coming right back.